Greetings to you, Prophetic Channel viewers. This is Melody Zingai reporting to you live from the Lilongwe High Court, where a lot of people have gathered today in anticipation to hear the outcome of the court cases of the prophets Dr. Shepherd and Mary Bushiri. With me here are various sons and daughters that have traveled from all over the world so that they can show support and solidarity to the prophets.
I'm coming from South Africa, Port Elizabeth.
Coming from Zambia.
I'm coming from Zimbabwe.
I'm coming all the way from the United States.
I'm coming from Paris.
I'm coming from South Africa.
I'm coming from Kenya.
I'm here now in Lilongwe to stand for my prophet.
I have come all the way to support my prophets.
Came to encourage, to support, all the way from France, to support our mother.
I can surely say that there is no way the prophet will receive a fair trial in my country. So I came all the way from South Africa to let it be known by anyone listening that there is no way my prophet or Major One as a person will receive any fair trial in my country.
The Bushiri's matter, we are taking it highly on the basis that it seems we seem to be bullied as a nation. There is some force that is coming from South African government trying to pressurize Malawi government to act on Bushiri's. Yet there are several other cases that the South African government ought to have acted on. This is why we are saying no. He is not afraid of facing the law, but we need conducive environments to exist for him to be able to state his case. But the environment currently is restrictive. This is why we are standing with him and engaging Malawi authorities to say, can you intervene and ensure that his rights are guaranteed as he takes plea both here in Malawi as well as if he wants to travel to South Africa.
The entire process, to be fair, has been very unjust. Legally, I don't think everything was followed the way they should. All the rights were trampled upon. And as a result, that's why we ended up here. So the legal process for the prophets, if he had run away, he wouldn't be in the courts in Malawi. He would be in hiding and no one would be able to know where he is. So let it be a fair legal process, not political, not emotional, but it must be a fair legal process to balance out what do the laws say about extradition.
I'm from a judicial system in my country. My former president, President Zuma, is also running away from going to the court of law in South Africa that has summoned him, the highest court in the land. He says he cannot go there because he won't receive fair trial. And this is a man, a statesman. He says he won't receive a fair trial. How much more Dr. Shepherd Bushiri, who is a foreigner in my land? It's not about Dr. Shepherd Bushiri. It can be anyone from Malawi in South Africa. So if the government of Malawi will not show judicial systems in this matter and be fair to Prophet Shepherd Bushiri, they will continue to cause their country to be undermined in my land.
He is safer home. He is safer to be in Malawi. And their rights is the most principal right that they should have, their right to life. Because their lives were threatened in South Africa. So they are supposed to be here, protected by the laws of Malawi.
You see, today I learned a new phrase from the people that are chanting outside. They're saying, Kuti wa, 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 Major Omwewo. It's still the same Major One. It's still the same prophet. And our confession has not changed. And we are still standing with him because he is still the same man of God that God revealed to us who he is. So where he goes, we will go. And we in South Africa, we were saying kai kapa kai, ning kapa ning. Our confession has not changed. We are still convinced that he is a man of God because we know and we have seen God through him.
During the trial or after the trial, Major One will remain Major One. He was Major One before he came to South Africa. He will remain Major One even when he's not in South Africa. Listen, Major One was never called for South Africa, but for nations. So that alone should let you know who we are dealing with. Besides, sons and daughters of Major One are very aware of this, what is happening. Because he told us years ago that this time will come. So no one of us can be shaken. We are here and we are here to stay. And we say no extradition to the prophet.